Despite the improved atmosphere, there are still some pretty significant areas where the U.S. and its European allies and its partners at the EU are on different pages. Specifically on China, the Biden administration, before it was in office, sent out signals that they would like to see the EU wait on its investment deal, and that didn't happen. You'll be speaking with Ursula von der Leyen and Joseph Borrell later. Are you hoping to pull them more toward the U.S. view that they should not be doing business with China to the extent that European governments are at the moment? Are you concerned about this?
So first, with regard to the EU and particularly China, you're right. I have the opportunity actually this afternoon to sit down with our very close partners and the leadership. Maybe more important than that, President Biden is going to be speaking to the Council tomorrow via video. Both important, and especially the President, important evidence of our commitment to work closely with the European Union. We see the European Union as a partner of first resort on a broad array of issues, and China is one of them. We are looking very much forward to actually having close consultations between the United States and the EU on China. That'll be an opportunity to share the concerns that we have, including those related to trade, investment, human rights, and indeed, I'll have an opportunity to do that this afternoon with my counterparts. With regards to the comprehensive agreement on investment, our judgment is that the onus is really going to be on China to demonstrate that the pledges it's made on forced labor, on state-owned enterprises, on subsidies, are not just talk, and that the Chinese government will follow through on the commitments that it's made. So I suspect that not only will we be looking to that, but so will the European Union. But we'll also continue to engage with European counterparts, including members of the European Parliament, on how to advance our shared economic interests and to counter some of China's aggressive and coercive actions, as well as its failures, at least in the past, to uphold its international commitments. And I think, again, what's so important, both with regard to NATO and the issues we're dealing with, but also the EU and our partnership with the EU, is that when we are working together, when we are speaking with one voice, when we're acting together, we are much stronger and much more effective than if any single one of us is doing it alone. And so, for example, when it comes to dealing with some of China's practices in the commercial area and the trade and investment and economic area that we all object to, if the United States is taking those on its own, we're about 25% of world GDP. When we're actually working with our European partners, Asian partners, and others, we might be 40, 50, or 60% of world GDP. That's a lot harder for Beijing to ignore. So that's another reason why we are really focusing on revitalizing, recommitting to our alliances and partnerships.